So we have the 6th-ranked Gilbert Burns getting ready to square off against Tyron Woodley, the number 1 contender Tyron Woodley, the former champion Tyron Woodley, the chosen one Tyron Woodley. Gilbert Burns, to me, is someone who I didn't really know too much about. So today, I want to make sure that you all have the information to know what to expect in this fight. This fight has the potential to be a really, really big fight. Well, it already is as far as what's on the line. But as far as the excitement and the overall, entertainment value, this fight could potentially be really, really great. Mainly because they're both grapplers. But let me give you a breakdown of both fighters, just so you have all the details in case you didn't know. All right, so number 1, Gilbert Burns, currently ranked number 6 in the UFC. He's coming off a really, really big victory against Demian Maia back in March of this year, 2020. And when he knocked out Demian Maia, he won the performance of the night. He called out Colby Covington. He got on the microphone and called him out. I like the guy. He actually showed a lot of personality because Daniel Cormier or whoever was interviewing him, they said, hey, who do you want to fight next? And this is around the time where no sports are going on. All eyes are on the UFC. And Gilbert Burns, he says, Colby Covington, I'm going to beat your butt. And he kind of joked because he was getting ready to say a cuss word, but, he played it off real charismatic-like and hit us with the BUTT, which is pretty funny. Pretty funny, I thought, anyway. So, yeah, good guy and all that. I wish all the best for him. So let's break down the records and get to that part. All right. Gilbert Burns, overall record, 18 wins and only 3 losses. In recent times, since 2018, he's only lost 1 time. Now, I will say I'm almost certain that Gilbert Burns, he's a little bit too light to be at welterweight. I think he's one of those guys that is waiting for Dana White to open the door for the new weight class of the 162, which is going to be crazy if he does because that weight class would have so much competition in it. So much. But yeah, so Gilbert Burns, his only loss in the last 8 fights was to Dan Hooker, which I believe was at lightweight. I don't know how it went or what happened. All I do know is Gilbert Burns lost in the first round by KO. So that's crazy to me when you think about Dan Hooker, amazing striker. He knocked him out in the first round. I don't know what happened. Maybe you guys do. Fill me in the details in the comments. But yeah. Now, Gilbert Burns, this is a man who was a 3-time world Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu champion and a second-degree black belt. So automatically, you already know what time it is. Gilbert Burns has to get Tyron Woodley to the ground. That's my prediction. I just think that if there is any way that Gilbert Burns puts Tyron on the mat, that's where the excitement starts. Because we know Tyron Woodley's got the ground game. He's a Big 12 champion in college wrestling. He's submitted Darren Till recently. He's got some great submissions that we've seen from him, but I don't recall a time ever seeing Tyron Woodley really, really just work off the mat. I mean, Tyron Woodley should want to go to the ground, or maybe not at this time, but he needs to because what we saw from him in the championship fight against Kamaru Usman, we know that's Kamaru Usman's, that's his game. He's going to put you on the mat, make you stand up, get exhausted and tired. So anytime you get to see Tyron Woodley really flex that muscle and maybe show improvement if that's possible, that's what I'd want to see from Tyron Woodley. Will we see it? I'm not sure because it's a big task for Gilbert Burns to put Tyron Woodley on the ground. Tyron Woodley, he has a 92% average of takedown defense. Gilbert Burns only has a 39 achievement score of takedowns in all of his fights. So that doesn't look too high as far as probability wise of Gilbert Burns getting Woodley down. But let's talk about Tyron Woodley, just in case you didn't know. Overall record, 19 wins, 4 losses. His most recent loss came when he lost the title to Kamaru Usman. And in the last 8 fights, Tyron Woodley, he has 3 knockouts, 3 wins by decision, and then he's, won 1 match against Darren Till by submission. And then again, he drew with Stephen Wonderboy Thompson. So there's work to be done. I think there's a lot on the line for Tyron Woodley. Like, he's been on a rampage telling everybody he just wants to bully everybody. He wants to beat everybody in the division up. No friends, which I love to hear that, but easier said than done. These guys are, everybody's a good fighter. But if there's someone I want to see get it done, it is Tyron Woodley. I mean, his knockouts are always top notch. He's knocked out some of my favorite fighters in it. And it's like, you see him knock these folks out, and then it's like, dang, you got to root for the man. So I'm on the Tyron Woodley bus, man. Hopefully he does good things. Gilbert Burns, like I said, he's coming from lightweight to welterweight. The power is already on Woodley's side, if he was welterweight already, but he's not. He's a lightweight moving up to welterweight. So the power goes to Woodley. The skill, the boxing, I mean, I would say Woodley only because, like I said, I'm still getting to know Gilbert Burns. But hopefully this man does some things, man. I want to see Gilbert Burns put the pressure on Woodley. That would just be fun from an entertainment value, you know. Put him in some danger. It's a 5-round fight, right? So if he goes to the 5th round and we see these boys just put it on the line, we might have a fight out of the night on our hands. That's what I'm hoping for. Anyway, I'm not going to keep this video going on much longer. Thanks for checking it out. Let me know what your prediction is for this fight. Is it Gilbert Burns? Is he going to take it and take that #1 spot from Tyron Woodley? Or are we going to see Tyron Woodley close the show with a banger and then call out Kamaru Usman, fight Kamaru Usman at Fight Island, make it go down like that? That would be dope. Tyron Woodley, man, again, I can't speak enough about his marketing, man. Jordan Lucas put out a new song, and Tyron Woodley made a hype video to it of him just getting ready for this fight. And I swear, if you didn't know Tyron Woodley was in MMA, you would think he's a freaking running back or a linebacker for the NFL the way he trains. So shout out to everybody, you know. Excuse me. Thanks for checking out the video. I'll hopefully see you soon. You know, on Saturday night, I'll be on Twitter, Natural Grappler. So make sure that you find me on Twitter, and we'll just keep on going, man. We're going to have some fun. All right, y'all. Peace.